Ang susunod na programa ay rated G. Ito ay pwede sa lahat ng manonood.
Named as the world's best island for its fascinating landscapes and endless possibilities for travel and adventure.
Regarded as nature's last frontier, home to an incredible diversity of flora and fauna.
And home to different ethnicities where different culture and tradition live harmoniously. This is our home,
Palawan!
Magandang araw! Samahan ninyo kami na bisitahin at tuklasin ang mga kamanghamanghang destinasyon dito sa Palawan sa ating Isla Cuatza.
Iba't ibang pagkain naman ang ating lalasapin. Kung pasok sa panlasa, tiyak tayo ay bubusugin. Dito sa Isla Sap.
At kilalanin ang mga tao na may kakaibang abilidad at diskarte. Ang kanilang inspiring at heartwarming stories ating aalamin dito sa Isla Galing. Ito ang
Wow Isla! Palawan! Iba ka!
Maliban sa mga gandang beach at masarap na pagkain dito sa El Nido is also known because they have so many local artists na talaga namang environmental friendly ang mga products at talagang ipagmamalaki nating mga Palawenyo.
Siyempre, hindi kumpleto ang adventure natin kung wala ang food trip! Alright, samahan ninyo kami na tikman at alamin kung ano pa ang meron dito sa El Nido.
And of course, El Nido is globally recognized for their beautiful, stunning shorelines. Kaya samahan ninyo ako na maglakwatsa sa kanilang mga isla.
Tara, let's explore El Nido.
Come on!
Let's
Let's
go!
go!
Kapag narinig ang salitang Palawan, one of the first things that comes to our mind is El Nido. Located in the northern part of Palawan, it takes 5 to 6 hours to reach this place by land from Palawan's capital, Puerto Princesa. And if you're looking for an easy and fastest way to get there, one may option to fly to El Nido either by Puerto Princesa or Busuanga or via Manila. El Nido is a first-class municipality. Madalas itong puntahan ng mga turistang dumadayo dito sa Palawan. Dahil na rin sa nakakaakit nitong white sand beaches, masasarap na pagkain at mga picture-perfect na tanawin na talaga namang pang world class. Konting trivia, ang meaning ng El Nido ay danes, na ipinangalan ng mga dayuhang Espanyol nang dumating sila sa Palawan noong 18th century. Sino ba naman ang hindi mag-iisipang mamugad at manirahan sa paraisong isla na ito? Pero maliban sa magagandang destinations, I hear that El Nido's local arts and crafts are now gaining popularity among the tourists na pumupunta dito. Kaya bago kami nag-adventure, we decided to go straight to Liu Beach, the place where most of the arts and crafts stores are located.
Hi mga ka-isla! Dito sa bayan ng El Nido, it doesn't only offer beautiful tourist destinations and good food, but actually they also promote local products.
Una sa itinerary ang Amanda's Boutique.
Hello! Magandang araw, Miss Syla. Balita ko po meron daw magandang story itong store kasi you promote local-made products here in El Nido.
Yes, tama po yun, ma'am. Not just the local products, but we're also protecting the environment. So, ini-introduce din namin yung eco-friendly materials.
People in El Nido are so aware of the importance of environmental protection, and promoting eco-friendly products with a touch of local artistry is just one of their many ways to preserve our nature.
Makikita mo talaga, like yung interior ng bag, sako po siya. And you can use this for so many things.
Yes.
And aside from that, it has nice designs naman talaga. Eto, ganda. Ito naman,
Printed naman siya, buo siya.
printed siya na buo. Mas ano yung design. But good thing about this kasi, di ba minsan may dala-dala tayong sarong and then afterwards, hindi na natin alam kung saan nilagay. At least ito, may maganda pang lalagyan. At nakalagay, El Nido Palawan. Maganda pang souvenir.
Aside from souvenir items, eco-friendly alternatives for plastics are also one of the best buys you can find in almost every shop.
So ito yung samples ng mga bottles na ini-introduce namin sa mga guests. Not just sa mga guests actually, but for everyone to protect the environment. So instead of using plastics, we use the
Recyclable bottles. And may mga designs pa. Personalized designs by
yours truly.
O, diba? Bongga talaga si Miss Syla. You can bring your own straw like wherever you go. Instead of using plastic, it's either you just don't use straws at all or use a bamboo straw.
And
Diba?
hindi siya basta-basta tinatapon. Pwede siyang hugasan na
At dahil ipinagbabawal na ang paggamit ng plastic sa El Nido, it's the best talaga to have these non-plastic items as we tour around the island. Souvenir shopping is actually Filipinos' way of capping off their travel, but not for me on this trip. My curiosity drives me to check out yet another artsy, craftsy place called Calle Artesano.
Wow, entrance pa lang talagang kita mo na yung artwork pala. Signage pa lang po yan. Tingnan natin yung slope.
As I enter Calle Artesano, na-amaze agad ako sa mga makukulay at kakaibang mga artworks and handicrafts.
Kalugtagan Art Space. Mga paintings ng mga local artists po dito sa Palawan. Ayan, marami pa po. Art. Ang cute ng tricycle, oh. And recyclable siya. It's made of tin cans. So yung mga iniinom natin na soft drinks, ito yung can. Ginawa nilang tricycle. Kita mo yan? Gawa po yan sa tin can. Galing, no?
Hindi mauubusan ng kulay dito sa Calle Artesano. Agaw pansin rin ang puno na dinadamitan na makukulay na yarns. And for those who are into fashion like me, marami ding pagpipili ang accessories and trendy items dito.
Hello? Tayo sa Mangad. Wow! Ang ganda, no? Ang ganda ng mga earrings. Bagay ba mga kaisla? So ito, mga local-made products din po.
Currently, there are 6 stores in Calle Artesano and each offers distinctive items. Mabubusog ang iyong mga mata sa detalye at sa mga materials na ginagamit para mabuo ang mga artworks na ito.
Ayun, dito ako ngayon sa store na yung pangalan ay Kalikha at dito naman makikita niyo yung steampunk na artwork na tinatawag. So these are recyclables made of animal bones and then mga kung ano-anong material na scrap at binuo ito into an artwork. So ito yung isa sa malaking art piece nila. And if you observe this one, makikita niyo ito yung sa mga appliances, yung nasa likuran, yung mga products na ganun. So tinagpi-tagpi nila and now it's art. It's the beauty of art.
From trash that could have polluted our oceans to beautiful works of art, we can say that Palawenyo artists have indeed done a great job to save our seas while promoting local arts.
We like to tell people that we don't just sell things, we sell stories. So each item has a story behind it kasi we try and help small independent producers with artisanal crafts. And also, for example, we feature, of course, the basketry of the Highlanders, the pink cups of the Palawan, and the hojias of the
So these are from the Palawans. And
then we have artisanal wellness products.
Here you'll find sustainably produced items like these health and wellness products, handicrafts, and Palawan delicacies.
this is so nice. Tingnan niyo po yung mga sabon.
So there's moringa, bamboo charcoal, coffee,
Coffee, moringa.
hibiscus,
Ayan.
all using local products. Ito,
And syempre
backyard.
organic po, diba?
Yes, just made in her backyard.
Tita Dingot is one of the Palawan's artists who's known for her artworks and environmental advocacy. It's no wonder why she became part of the Calia Artesanos project.
And then, of course, we have the Palawan delicacies like honey.
Dito na talaga lahat.
Oo.
Pampasalubong, souvenirs.
Our soy specifically comes from Cuyo.
Okay.
To promote any other, just because ang layo ng Cuyo eh.
Ah,
Rojas
okay.
is so accessible, so is Taytay.
So ito mas nakakatulong syempre
Yes.
sa mga
Yes.
taga-Kuyo.
And then this is flavored salt from Sibaltan.
Mm,
And then,
jalapeno salt.
yes, and this is green jalapeno. I think that's red jalapeno. And of course, chili garlic and sauces. Jams also. Wild honey.
Featured in her store mostly are items that are produced by local communities.
Then we also feature banigs, which are woven by the old ladies of Kalandagan.
That's very nice po kasi it's really helping different types of
Yes.
people who are doing art.
Yes.
And it's all here in K Art Collective.
Yes, absolutely. Then, of course, we have the tingkops of the Palawan, very finely made ones.
Wow. Tingnan niyo po, pulidong-pulido yung pagkakagawa. This is really nice.
And then we also have a foundation, Rurungan sa Tubod Foundation. They help women. It's a women's cooperative. And also we feature Binuatan Creations, a Puerto Princesa-based weaving cooperative for single mothers, widows.
Calia Artesano is a place that is not only a cool lifestyle hub with artsy graffiti and Instagrammable ambience. It is about local craftsmanship that helps not just artists but also the environment. It doesn't only provide livelihood but also keeps the skills and the culture from being forgotten.
Thickness na gusto natin. Okay. Bango! Chef, gaano katagal to bago maluto?
2 to 3 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes bago maluto ah.
But depende po sa init ng ating
Okay, sige.
I give you this
As
ring,
an outward pledge,
symbol of my vow.
symbol of my
All
promises,
that I
fill
am,
the vows
I honor you in the
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It's important to seek regular eye checkups, and here at Palawan Eye Center, we make sure that we give the best of our services. Palawan Eye Center has the best and latest the world can provide. We have the greatest diagnostic equipment to detect early glaucoma. We also have the latest machine from Japan that gives analysis of the eyes to detect early glaucomatous damage. That's why treatment can be started earlier and patients can avoid such illness. Remember, glaucomatous damage is avoidable if detected earlier and given proper treatment. Sight is precious. We care.
Shopping could be very tiring at nakakagutom, kaya habang busy si Torin and Ann sa pag-explore sa Calle Artesano, naglibot ako to find a place to grab some snacks and get filled. I happened to drop by a small crepe house that also sells homemade ice creams. Ito ang The Factory.
So, Chef, ano-ano ang mga bestseller dito?
Ayan po, isa po dun yung Nutella Banana,
The banana,
Nutella Mango,
mango,
Dulce de Leche.
dulce de leche. So, ito yung top 3 flavors dito. Wow! So excited ako na matikman.
To satisfy my curiosity and cravings, I asked if I can help them prepare my order.
Chef, pwede ba natin i-try?
Yes, pwede po.
Halika. Okay, this is it.
Unahin po natin, i-try natin, Chef, yung Nutella Mango.
Nutella mango. Okay. Chef, ano tong... May nakita akong cake butter dito. Ano tong butter na to?
Ito po, ito yung dough ng crepes natin. So, ito po ay may flour,
May flour,
may
eggs,
butter po, at saka milk
butter and milk.
and sugar po.
Okay.
Crepe are originally from France. Para itong pancake na manipis ang pagkakagawa. Its flavors depend greatly on a spread or palaman na gusto mong gamitin.
Lalagyan natin ng konting oil.
Okay.
May posibilidad na dumikit.
Delicate. So, kailangan ng oil para hindi didikit dito sa pan. So, babasain natin ng oil. Okay.
So, simulan na natin, Chef, yung Nutella Mango natin.
Okay.
So, lalagay tayo ng dough.
So, isang ladle lang siya.
Pwede po natin dagdagan ng konti.
Kapag, depende sa thickness na gusto natin. Okay. Ang bango!
So, gagamit po tayo ng teaspoon natin.
Chef, ano tawag dito?
Taste square po.
T-square. Okay. So, pang-spread. Okay. Chef, gaano katagal to bago maluto?
2 to 3 minutes.
So, 2 to 3 minutes bago maluto ang...
But depende po sa init ng ating.
Okay, sa init.
Tip for those who wants to try this at home, it would be good to have a non-stick pan para mas maging perfect ang inyong crepe.
Okay, kapag ganito na ang texture niya, pwede na itong baliktarin. Ang bango, nakakagutom. Okay, so dapat ganito ang browning niya. Okay.
Standard na kulay.
So ayun, talagang they're following the standards.
I haven't tried making crepe before, kaya excited ako to try it this time.
Okay, this is it! Okay, itatry ko naman daw. So chef, pwede ko paghalo-haluin yung mga flavors, ano? Pwedeng mango banana?
Yes.
Pwede yun? Okay, pwede. Sige, gagawin natin. Try ko muna to chef, okay? So itong butter ay isang ganito lang. So dapat nasa gitna. So ayan, meron akong mango overload with the banana. Ayan, may version na ako. Tawag ko dito ay Isla crepe.
Maliban sa humid crepes namin, mayroon din kami humid ice cream. Baka gusto nyong...
Oo nga pala, meron silang homemade ice cream. Okay. Sige. Titikman daw, susubukan. Okay, let's go. Okay, ito na. Titikman ko na ang mga crepes. So, dito ako sa bestsellers muna nila. Sarap. Sarap, masarap. Sarap. Ewan ko dito sa gawa ko. Mahirap. Ito na hinihintay ko. Okay. So ito ang pistachio, strawberry, saka speculous caramel. Nako, kung nandito si Torin and Anna, I'm sure ubos ka agad to. Buti na lang wala sila. So, ako ang magdi-dessert.
What a great way to cap off my afternoon. Thanks for the sweet treats, The Factory. Now, I am fueled to prepare our meal for dinner. Our next food destination is Alachette Bar and Restaurant. My travel buddies must be really hungry. Kaya after meeting Chef Paul, dumiretso na kami kaagad sa kanyang kitchen.
So, Chef, ano ang una natin lulutuin?
Una natin lulutuin, isi-serve muna natin yung lamb wrap. Lamb wrap.
Lachette is a French-inspired fine dining restaurant. At ang lamb wrap mustard crusted ang isa sa mga dinadayong dishes dito. Isa ito sa mga ihahanda natin for dinner. To prepare this, we need to marinate the lamb wrap first with salt and pepper.
Then, heat the pan and little bit oil, cooking oil. And then little bit butter, just half teaspoon for good smell. And then little bit stirred. Yeah, that's the first step. Yeah.
Ngayon, we will stir-fry the marinated lamb enough lang to have a little browning.
So, Chef, mga gaano katagal to?
Serve po natin mga 10 minutes, finished product na po.
Okay.
And then this, ito, more than 2 minutes to 3 minutes lang po i-serve natin.
Mga 2 to 3 minutes.
3 minutes lang po. Ayan. Para little bit brown, golden brown lang po.
After stirring, ilalagay na natin ang meat sa preheated oven.
Chef, may temperature ba tayo kailangan doon?
Opo, mga nasa ano lang po, nasa 180 lang po.
180 degrees Celsius.
After a minute, papahiran na natin ang karne ng mustard. Ididip sa breadcrumbs at saka ibabalik sa oven.
Sa paikot po, yan ang kanyang yan ang flavor niya po.
Okay, so for the flavoring, kaya tinawag na lamb
Mustard. Ito ko yung kanyang mustard. Kailangan po, marami po yung kanyang mustard para pag kinoat po natin siya ng breadcrumbs, didikit. Yun ang
Okay, so may bread.
ito po.
Okay.
Yan po. Ulog natin sa breadcrumbs. Halo-halo lang po.
Para makuha yung texture.
Ano,
May
para
texture siya doon.
little bit brown pa ang kulay niya po. Bloody brown.
For browning.
Okay. Then babalik pa natin sa oven ulit po.
After another 2 minutes sa loob ng oven, kapag na-achieve na ang standard golden brown na kulay ng karne, ay ready to serve na ang ating lamb mustard crusted. It's best served daw with creamy garlic sauce. Kaya si Chef Paul, pinaghanda na tayo kaagad nito.
Ito po yung kanya, sauce niya po. Yan ang garlic sauce niya po. Creamy garlic sauce.
So, ito chef, anong mga nasa loob?
Ito po, meron tayong cooking cream, tapos yung chopped garlic, salt and pepper, tsaka yung special namin na demi-glaze.
Next on our menu is a delight to all seafood lovers, the grilled lobster and lemon butter sauce. Napapalibutan ng Palawan ng mayamang karagatan, kaya naman when it comes to marine resources, ay marami tayo niyan. Karamihan sa mga lobster that they serve in this resto are locally sourced. Madali lang ihanda ang grilled lobster and lemon butter sauce. First, ihahanda muna natin ang vegetable rice. We will put the butter, chopped onion, at vegetables. Then, we'll add curry powder para magkaroon ng kulay ang ating rice. After this, pwede na nating ilagay ang steamed rice, soy sauce, at toasted garlic. We will set aside the rice for now at babalikan natin ang ating grilled lobster. Next step is to pan grill the lobster.
Ito po, olive oil muna po. Olive oil. Wala po, i-grill na po natin yan sa pan. Ito po. Tapos lalagay natin ng konting butter.
Para malaman kung luto na ang lobster, babantayan natin ang kulay nito.
Pupula po ang kulay niya. Kaya kailangan po, tama lang ang luto kasi mawawala yung kanyang magandang amoy po.
Simple tips for those who wants to try this at home. Mas maigi kung hahatiin na natin ng pahalang o lengthwise ang lobster para mas madali itong kainin.
Habang inihila pa natin, gagawa po tayo ng sauce niya, ang kanyang lemon butter.
What makes this dish more delectable is its creamy butter sauce. The sauce is a combination of the following ingredients: butter, water, lemon juice, salt, and pepper.
Okay na yung ating lobster. Ayun na po, piplating na tayo.
Okay, ito na ang ating
Grilled lobster with lemon butter sauce.
Sabi nga nila, best foods are best enjoyed with friends and loved ones. I am more than happy to share Lachette's best menu with Anne and Thorin, my best ever travel buddies.
El Nido is indeed a paradise. No wonder maraming turista ang gustong pumunta sa lugar na ito. Its real beauty unfolds when you are in the islands. It is nature's masterpiece that needs to be experienced, and that is what I'm about to do.
I give you this
as
ring
an outward
as a
pledge
symbol of my
and
vow.
symbol of my
All
promises.
that I
Fill
am,
the vows
I honor you in the
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
First time ko dito sa El Nido. In fact, isa ito sa aking mga bucket list of places to visit. Kaya, hindi ko na palalampasin pa ang chance na ma-explore ang lugar na ito. Maliit lang ang bayan ng El Nido. Pero, malaki ang industriya ng turismo dito. Aside from fishing, tourism is the bread and butter of this town. Kaunting trivia, ang meaning ng El Nido ay the nest, na ipinangalan ng mga dayuhang Espanyol nung dumating sila sa Palawan noong 18th century. Sino ba naman ang hindi nanaisin ang mamungad at manirahan sa paraislong isla na ito? In this piece of paradise, you will see a mosaic of coarse mountains on one side, and white sand beaches in turquoise seas on the other. The panoramic view of this paradise is best enjoyed daw when you're on top of the Taraw Cliff, a prominent limestone cliff right in the heart of El Nido. It's no wonder why a hike to the Taraw Cliff has become one of the must things to do for some tourists who are up for more adventures. As the local would say, a visit in El Nido won't be complete without the island hopping adventure. Ang bawat isa kasi sa 45 islands na mayroon dito sa El Nido offers a unique experience. Excited na ba kayo to see the magnificent El Nido? Before embarking on our island hopping tour, we had a quick breakfast first at Nido Cafe. This modern-style resto lies just within the town center. Kaya, perfect for those who need to grab some meals before heading to their next adventure. Pwede rin ito sa mga gusto lang mag-unwind. o sa mga gusto lang mag-hangout with friends over a cup of coffee. To enjoy the islands in El Nido, one may opt to hire a boat to get you around the islands of your choice, or book a tour with travel and tour agencies and let them do the rest. For our adventure today, we choose the latter and book a tour with Lovely and Travel and Tours.
Ano po ba yung mga tour packages na ino-offer nyo?
Katulad din yung ginagawa dito, yung island hopping, yung tour aid, tour C, tour B, ganun pa. Tour D is bira lang kasi yun eh. Kasi kumbaga pang-last na ano na yun eh.
So ano po pang meron sa tour aid natin?
Doon natin makikita yung yung Small Lagoon, Big Lagoon, saka yung Secret Lagoon. By Simiso Island in 7th month na po.
How about tour B po?
Tour B, doon natin din makikita yung yung Intalula, saka yung Snake Island, Pudognon Cave Cathedral, saka yung Pinagbuyotan Island po.
And tour C?
Tour C, doon natin makikita rin yung Helicopter Island, Eden Beach, Star Beach, saka yung Shrine, and Secret Beach po.
Ano po ba yung madalas na ina-avail ng mga turista na tours?
Tour A and Tour C lang.
Tour A and Tour C. So yun talaga yung patok.
Yun ang highlight talaga na
Sa dami ng islands na pwedeng puntahan, it's always good to ask the experts on the best package tour that will suit your budget and time. To make our episode today extra special, we decided to have a customized tour. For those who are budget conscious, don't worry dahil pasok na pasok pa rin sa budget natin ang prices ng tours. From 1,200 to 1,400 pesos, we can have the adventure of our lives na. Kaya naman, my travel buddies Toreen and Chef Alvin are excited to join me in achieving one of my travel goals, ang mag-island hopping sa El Nido. Bago magsimula, nagbibigay muna ang mga tour guide ng reminders on the do's and don'ts during the tour.
Also, please, no chasing nor touching of any marine life. So there might be some reaction that might hurt us. And please, I know you're all disciplined. Don't take anything from the sea as your souvenir, such as corals, sand, and shells. So even the snakes were dead, just leave it where they belong.
It started raining while we are en route to our first destination. I started to worry if we'll still be able to enjoy the whole tour. But nothing can stop us with this adventure. And yes, we reached our first destination, ang Snake Island. The place got its name from its S-shaped sandbar. This picture-perfect scene is best enjoyed at the view deck. Thank God dahil sa ating next destination ay biglang huminto ang ulan. We can now enjoy more of the views here in Shimizu Island.
El Nido is indeed a paradise. No wonder maraming turista ang gustong pumunta sa lugar na ito. Its real beauty unfolds when you are in the islands. It is nature's masterpiece that needs to be experienced, and that is what I'm about to do.
This island was named after a Japanese diver who, unfortunately, wasn't able to come back after exploring the underwater with a group of divers. But because of that, the island got its distinctive name. And what makes Shimizu Island more unique are the limestone cliffs and vegetation that surround the island. From Shimizu Island, we headed to Intalula Beach where a buffet lunch is set. The food prepared to us by our boatmen are not only satisfying, food presentation pa lang kasi ay siguradong mabubusog ka na.
Habang ini-enjoy ang tanawin, it's always ideal to have food by the beach. At ang nakakabilib pa, mismong ang mga boatman ang naghanda ng food natin for this island hopping. Come on, let's eat!
Good food and fun-filled adventure should go hand in hand. Kaya nga we make sure that a buffet lunch is included in our package.
This is actually my favorite part of the trip. Which one?
And the taste? It's totally perfect. I must say that their culinary skills have really impressed me. After ng nakabubusog na tanghalian, we continue with our adventure. And now, we're heading to Big Lagoon. Mababaw na ang tubig nang dumating kami sa Big Lagoon area, kaya we need to anchor our boat at a distance. And this means we have to walk or swim to get inside the Big Lagoon. Pwede rin naman mag-rent ng kayak para hindi mo na kailangan pang maglakad. Mas mabilis ka pang makakapasok sa loob. The moment I get inside the lagoon, I can't help but to reflect how blessed this place is. The clean waters enclosed by towering limestone cliff has indeed evoked a surreal feeling in me. A truly relaxing experience. Not far from here is yet another nature wonder, the small lagoon. Medyo challenging ang papasok sa small lagoon dahil kailangan nating dumaan sa makipot na butas. This narrow entrance opens to a scenic view of the paradise. And trust me, it's all worth it. The tranquil blue waters of the lagoon are truly inviting. The serenity of this place suggests a feeling of being one with nature, an experience that cannot be fully put into words. The last place in our itinerary is the Seven Commando Beach. Coconut trees outline its long stretch of sloping fine sand beach. The beach is very inviting. Pwedeng-pwede kang mag-relax sa buhanginan while watching the setting sun from the horizon. Such a refreshing way to cap the whole day tour. As we sail back to the mainland, I already made a promise to come back to this paradise soon. More islands to visit and more friends to tag along.
For a place to spend your dinner, well, this is the place to be. Cabin Resto Bar should be on your list. Cabin Resto Bar is situated near the town area. It's known for serving all-time favorite Filipino dishes. Kaya naman, patok sa mga bisita ang mga pagkain dito. Mapa-Filipino man o hindi. I can't wait to discover how these meals are made and of course, how it tastes.
I give you this
As
ring
an outward
as a
pledge,
symbol of my
symbol of my
vow. All
promises,
that I
fill
am,
the vows
I honor you in the
in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It's important to seek regular eye checkups, and here at Palawan Eye Center, we make sure that we give the best of our services. Palawan Eye Center has the best and latest the world can provide. We have the greatest diagnostic equipment to detect early glaucoma. We also have the latest machine from Japan that gives analysis of the eyes to detect early glaucomatous damage. That's why treatment can be started earlier and patients can avoid such illness. Remember, glaucomatous damage is avoidable if detected earlier and given proper treatment. Sight is precious. We care.
Malaki na ang pinagbago sa bayan ng El Nido mula noong una ko itong marating. And I must say, this island is getting better and better. Mabilis na naging proseso lalo na sa industriya ng turismo. Isa na nga dito ang pag-usbong ng mga food hubs o mga kainan na may iba't ibang style and culinary inspirations. Mas naging exciting ang island dahil sa mga pagkain na dito nyo lang matitikman. We stumbled upon a place where Filipino dishes are reinvented.
If you are looking for a place to spend your dinner, well, this is the place to be. Cabin Resto Bar should be on your list.
Cabin Resto Bar is situated near the town area. It's known for serving all-time favorite Filipino dishes. Kaya naman, patok sa mga bisita ang mga pagkain dito. Mapa-Filipino man o hindi. I can't wait to discover how these meals are made and of course, how it tastes.
So kasama ko ngayon si Chef Nick Amancio. Chef Nick Amancio para ipakita sa atin ang kung paano nila ginagawa ang pinagmamalaki nilang special dishes.
Una naming lulutuin ni Chef Nick ang kanilang sikat na honey back ribs. For this, we will need pork ribs, salt, turmeric powder, cayenne powder, tomato paste, Spanish paprika, ground pepper, bay leaf, basil, mustard, garlic sauce, water, honey, pork broth, at pineapple juice.
Chef, first step, gagawin natin.
I-stop muna natin tong pork.
So, diretso salang, ano?
Yes po. Kailangan natin lalagyan ng konting water.
Okay, konting water. Just enough na nakalubog siya, Chef, ano?
Yes po.
Isusunod na nating ilagay ang mga pampalasa tulad ng salt, turmeric powder, cayenne powder, tomato paste, Spanish paprika, ground pepper, bay leaf, basil, mustard, at garlic sauce. Pakuluin ito sa loob ng 45 minutes.
Dadagdag po natin ngayon itong pineapple juice. Okay. Then, pork broth.
Okay, ang broth naman.
Kunti lang din, hindi kailangan marami.
So, alalay lang. Just enough para lumasa.
After 45 minutes of boiling, we will let it rest for about 1.5 hours para mas manuot ang lasa sa ating pork ribs before natin ito ipan grill.
So, ito na yon yung finished product natin. So, after resting 1.5 hours, ipapan grill. So, itong sauce na to, ito yung manggagaling dun sa stew. Right, Chef? Okay, ipi-plating na namin ngayon ni Chef ang honey back rib.
After grilling the pork ribs and putting all the final touches, it is now ready to serve.
Okay, ito na ang ating honey back ribs by Chef Nick Amancio. Thank you, Chef, for sharing us your recipe.
Our next dish is actually one of Filipinos' favorite dishes, ang chicken binakol. It is said to have originated in Aklan at marami na rin ibang versions ang dish na ito in other places in the Philippines. But this one from Cabin Resto Bar promises a unique twist.
Magandang umaga. So, kasama ko naman ngayon si Chef Ren Maglalang. Hello, Chef.
Hello.
Chef, ano itong chicken binakol?
It's a native way of cooking tinola. And instead of just chicken broth, we use native chicken and coconut juice and coconut meat.
Para ihanda ang Cabin Resto's chicken binakol with a twist, we will need native chicken, ginger, garlic, sili finger, lemongrass, turmeric powder, olive oil, and bok choy. At dahil native chicken ang ating gagamitin, kakailangan din nating pakuluan ng ilang oras ang karne nito para palambutin.
Chef, paano itong pre-cooking ng native chicken natin? Pinakuluan na?
Yeah, just salt and pepper lang.
Pinakuluan sa salt and pepper.
Ayun lang.
Tubig,
Simple lang.
salt and
Tapos yun na yung broth natin din.
Ayun na rin yung gagamitin natin.
Hindi kasi pwedeng on the spot ang native chicken kasi matagal maluto.
Next, we will saute the chicken. But instead of using the usual garlic and onion, Chef Ren will use chili and ginger.
Tapos hindi natin kailangan patagalin kasi luto lang itong ano.
Oo. So, salang na
salang na agad.
Native chicken.
Oo, native chicken.
So, Chef, mga ilang minutes siyang nakaganyan?
Sorry, mga 2 to 3 minutes lang to kasi naka-cook na to.
2 to 3 minutes lang.
Ngayon naman ilalagay na natin ang chicken broth o yung pinagpakuluan natin ng chicken earlier. Then, put in buko juice and lemongrass as we bring it to boil.
So, ibaboil lang natin siya. Mga ilang minutes to, Chef? Approximately ilang minutes?
15 minutes lang to.
So, 15 minutes boiling.
While waiting for it to boil, I noticed something that triggers my curiosity.
Bakit hindi nakalubog ng todo ang...
Kasi yung tuktok niya, ginagamit ko siya for garnishing. Pag na-overcook kasi nagsasabi siya. So pag pinatok ko siya mamaya.
nakalabas eh.
Yung lasa lang namang ilalim yung
So ito lang ang
pinukpok ko yung ilalim niya,
dinurog
dinurog.
natin.
Oo.
Okay.
So pag sinerve mo sa huli, ilalabas natin siya, buo pa rin siya. Nagsasag kasi siya.
Interesting technique.
My curiosity doesn't end there. I also wonder how the resto got its name. Kaya nakipagkwentuhan muna ako kay Chef Ren while we wait for our soup to boil.
Chef, bakit Cabin ang pangalan ng resto bar?
Actually, dalawang reason yan. Yung isa, partner dito ay matagal na seaman. Cabin siya lagi nakatira. Ang isa pa, ang concept namin ay native. Hindi nga lang kahoy na katulad ng cabin kasi sa ibang bansa, yung bahay na mga kahoy. Dito nga lang kawayan. Kasi yun ang marami ang El Nido eh. So kawayan ginamit namin.
Okay. Now we know. Interesting.
At kumulo na ang ating binakol. We can now add the salt, pepper, and turmeric. Another good thing about Cabin Resto is that they don't use monosodium glutamate-based seasoning in preparing their dishes.
Ayan, mukhang malapit na itong maluto. Nilalagay na ni Chef ang mga final ingredients. Then, the bok choy.
Lagyan pa natin konting buko. 2 minutes, okay na to.
After adding the bok choy and buko meat, our binakol is now ready for plating. But wait, instead of plate, we will use bamboo or kawayan.
Chef, bakit dito natin naisip na ilagay?
Nung nagko-conceptualize kami kasi, kasama yung concept nung pagkain dito sa design ng restaurant.
In other places, binakol is served in coconut shell. Here in Cabin Resto, the idea of serving it on a bamboo tube did not only match the resto's overall concept, it also becomes a hit among the tourists and locals that visits El Nido.
Pag mini-plate namin siya, nakahiwa-hiwalay talaga para kita yung iba-ibang kulay.
Food presentation, however simple or grand, add more excitement to the food even before you enjoy it. It is very true with binakol.
Okay, ito na ang ating chicken binakol of Cabin by Chef Ren.
We are now down to our last dish, ang El Nido Special Pancit. It is basically pancit with seafood, kaya tinawag na El Nido Pancit dahil this place is also known for its rich marine resources, katulad nga nito mga seafoods that we will use for our pancit. We will also need the following ingredients: olive oil, sesame oil, turmeric powder, patis, pepper, sayote, carrots, beans, shrimp stock, chicken stock, oyster sauce, bihon, kalamansi, spring onion, pepper, at syempre, ang ating pre-cooked seafood, which is basically whatever fresh catch we have for the day.
Dahil yun ang meron kami dito, puro dagat, so seafoods. So let's start with the olive oil konti.
Okay. Olive oil.
Tapos, diretso na sa seafoods.
Okay. So hindi ito kagaya Chef na iba na sinasutay mo na yung onion, garlic, ano?
Ito, diretso sa seafoods. Naka-pre-cook na nila ng konti.
Pagkatapos natin igisa ang seafood sa olive oil, lalagyan natin ito ng turmeric powder, patis at pepper. Then we will set aside this for a moment. At igigisa naman natin ngayon ang gulay.
Yung oil na ginamit mo, yun na rin paggaanohan natin ng gulay later. Pero set aside muna natin yung gulay na. Sayote, beans, and carrot. Tapos dalawang klase ng oil ang ginagamit namin pag pancit. Masarap kasi sa pancit ng sesame oil, pero hindi mo siya gagamitin pang gisa. At the end mo siya ilalagay.
Sunod na ilalagay ang shrimp at chicken stock. Pagkatapos, idadagdag na natin ang bihon na pinalambot natin sa tubig earlier. Then we will add oyster sauce to bring more flavor on the noodles.
Hindi siya luto, binabad lang sa tubig.
Oo.
So, basahin mo lang siya para lumambot ng konti. Talagyan natin siya ng konting oyster.
Oyster sauce. So ito Chef, kailangan kumulo.
Actually, may choice dito kung pwedeng kanton, yung ibang pwedeng pag-mix.
Pwedeng mix.
Pero ito yung mabenta sa mga Pinoy dito. Madami kasi.
Kapag tama na ang lambot ng pansit, ilalagay na natin ang kalamansi, spring onion, pepper, patis at broth na magbibigay ng lasa sa ating noodles. Aside from rich natural flavor, Kakaiba din ang kulay ng El Nido Special Pansit dahil nga dito sa yellowish color ng turmeric.
Sabi nga nila, pansit na dilaw to. Kasi kaibang pansit. Nilalagyan ko nga ng turmeric kasi dilaw.
Sa turmeric, kaya dilaw. Kapag ganito, kailangan high fire o low fire?
Dapat high fire talaga. Para saglit lang. Siyempre, ang customer ayaw na pinag-aantay. Lalo na pag ganito, alam nila mabilis maluto yan.
Ay siya po, may customer na tayo yung dalawa. Ayan, ayaw nila nag-aantay. Yung dalawang yan, sorry, of course, kilala nyo na yung mga yan. So, lagi talagang on time yung dalawang yan.
Buti na lang malapit nang maluto ang ating special pansit. We'll just put in sesame oil and cabbage and we're good to go.
Okay, woohoo! Ito na ang ating El Nido's Special Seafood Pancit by Chef Ren Maglala. Thank you, Chef, for sharing us your recipe sa aming mga kaisla. So, pwede ko ito dalhin dun sa dalawa. Yes. Gutom na yung dalawa. So,
aside from the great food, we also got to enjoy a light meal conversation with Cabin Resto Manager Bernie Ripalda.
I've heard na yung cabin, aside from the main dishes that they have, kilala rin kayo sa cocktails. Ano ba yung mga special cocktails na ina-offer?
Meron kaming electric lemonade, vodka and lemon syrup.
Sir Bernie, thank you so much for having us here. Invite mo naman yung televiewers natin na pumunta dito sa Cabin Resto Bar.
Thank you so much din for coming here at Cabin Resto Bar. So sa lahat po ng mga viewers, friends, at sa lahat ng tourists na pupunta dito sa El Nido, please come and visit us here at Cabin Resto Bar.
For Filipino adventurers, kahit saan ka magpunta, talagang hahanap-hanapin mo ang mga pagkaing Pinoy. Cabin Resto Bar has indeed made a great job of reinventing Filipino cuisines while keeping its true flavors. And I think this has made Cabin Resto Bar a hit among the local and international tourists visiting El Nido.
And while we all get mesmerized by its natural beauty, I discovered a place where El Nido's rich cultural heritage is preserved.
I give you this ring,
An outward pledge,
symbol of my vow.
symbol of my
All
promises.
that I
Fill
am,
the vows.
I honor you in the
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
For such a small town, El Nido teems with endless possibilities. And every turn and every corner, there is a surprise waiting to be uncovered. And while we all get mesmerized by its natural beauty, I discovered a place where El Nido's rich cultural heritage is preserved and showcased. I believe it's something worth sharing, kaya before we end our El Nido adventure, we headed to Barangay Sibaltan to know a bit of El Nido's history. I did a quick research and I learned that El Nido Pala was once part of the town of Taytay. The Spaniards called the town Bakwit in the 1800s. Thus, the name Bakwit Bay, the body of waters that encompass most of the famous island hopping destinations in this town. It was in 1916 when Bakwit officially became an independent municipality. And later, in 1954, its name was changed to El Nido. The town now has 18 barangays and one of these is the Barangay Sibaltan. We hear little about this small fishing community, not until recently when the Balay Cuyunon and Pangko museums were established. The museum showcased Sibaltan's Cuyuno ancestry, something that this small community is truly proud of. According to the locals, one of the earliest settlers here are the Cuyunons. These are the people from the faraway islands of Cuyo na nasa Sulu Sea. Dito sa Pangko Museum, makikita ang life-size replica ng barkong ginamit ng mga sinaunang Cuyunon papunta dito sa El Nido. This structure tells us about the rich maritime tradition of the early Cuyunons. Not far from the Pangko Museum is the Balay Cuyunon. Here, we can learn how the early Cuyunons lived the early days. The main structure of the balay or house is made of hardwood and bamboo poles. Its roof is made of nipa, sawale for the walls, and kawayan or bamboo for the floors. Inside the balay, you will see a collection of household items used by the Cuyunons in the early days. There, you will find wooden utensils, earthen kitchenwares. Na-discover ito ng mga grupo ng mga student and researcher from the University of the Philippines Archaeological Study Program and University of Washington when they did a research in 2010. Later on, they set up an exhibit to share what they have unearthed. Balay Cuyunon and Pangko Museum serve as window for visitors to have a glimpse of the past that leads El Nido to where it is today. More importantly, it anchors as Palaweños to our roots and reminds us of who we are no matter where the wind of change and progress brings us.
Paano nga ito nag-start yung Amos and being like a young entrepreneur?
Wow, thank you. I didn't know it's inspiring already. So, I'm a Palaweño, of course. I was born and raised here. Originally from Nara. So, from Calatigas, Nara, Palawan. And love ko talaga mag-business. So, I was a business graduate, banking and finance graduate.
I give you this ring
An outward
as a
pledge,
symbol of my vow.
promises.
All that I
Build
am,
the vows.
I honor you in the name
of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It's important to seek regular eye checkups, and here at Palawan Eye Center, we make sure that we give the best of our services. Palawan Eye Center has the best and latest the world can provide. We have the greatest diagnostic equipment to detect early glaucoma. We also have the latest machine from Japan that gives analysis of the eyes to detect early glaucomatous damage. That's why treatment can be started earlier and patients can avoid such illness. Remember, glaucomatous damage is avoidable if detected earlier and given proper treatment. Sight is precious. We care.
Food tourism has now become one of the attractions here in El Nido. An array of options awaits to be discovered by curious food travelers like me. From food carts to gastropubs to local testing resto, lahat na yata yan meron dito. Kaya naman just before we head home, we indulge into yet another gastronomic adventure here at Amos Restaurant. Smack right in the middle of El Nido town is a building where you'll find Amos souvenirs and fresh fruit shakes on the ground level. Syempre, hindi yan pinalampas ng aking travel buddy na si Ann. Sa second floor ng building na ito matatagpuan ang Amos Restaurant.
Pagkatapos ng ating fine dining, ngayon naman, susubukan natin ng isa sa mga kilalang resto bar dito sa El Nido. Ano kaya hinanda nila para sa atin? Halika, samahan ninyo ako, alamin natin at tikman.
We were warmly greeted by the owner of Amos Restaurant na si Mr. Norman Vicente.
Hello, Chef Alvin.
So, magandang araw, sir.
My name is Norman and welcome to Amos Restaurant.
Okay, so nabalitaan ko na meron daw specialty dishes dito sa Amos, right?
I think you get it right.
I heard good reviews about this place kaya I can't wait to personally experience it. Kaya naman I was introduced to Chef Roland para simulan na ang ating cooking adventure.
Okay, tuturuan tayo kung paano gawin ang specialty dishes nila.
Exactly. So,
Excited ako, sir.
I'll see you guys later, okay?
Alright, Chef!
Alvin.
Let's go! Ito, para sa akin, thank you.
First on their list of best-selling dishes is the creamy seafood. Chef Roland shows us how to prepare this.
Una natin lulutuin ng creamy seafood. Yan, magsusutay tayo ng
Okay, seafood. First
just
step,
butter,
susutin natin ng
chopped onion,
onion and garlic, of course.
yes.
Bango.
Susutay natin ng
Then, we will add in the seafood ingredients. First to go is the squid dahil matagal daw itong maluto. Followed by the shrimp, fish, button mushroom, and young corn.
Kailangan natin lagyan ng pepper.
Pepper to
Pepper
taste.
to taste. And salt.
Pepper and salt. Salt and pepper.
Salt. Lagyan natin ng water.
Water.
Right. Then, lalagay na natin itong tahong.
Tahong.
Lang.
Pagkakulo, ilalagay na natin ang all-purpose cream, milk, at ang parmesan cheese. Few more minutes and it is good to go.
At ito na ang ating creamy seafood ala Amos.
For our next dish, beef or baka talaga ang nakagawian na natin kapag kare-kare ang pinag-uusapan. But this time, we'll have a little twist on the all-time favorite dish as Chef Roland shares us their version of kare-kare.
So, lulutuin natin is pork kare-kare.
Pork
Kare-kare,
kare-kare.
yes.
Aba, kakaiba. Kasi usually, di ba, beef?
Yes.
Beef ang ginagamit sa kare-kare. So, you have your own version dito
Yes.
ng kare-kare.
Kare-kare. Dito lang yan sa Amos.
For our pork kare-kare, we will need butter, salt, sugar, pepper, onion, garlic, parmesan cheese. Then, we will have vegetables such as puso ng saging, sitaw, okra, talong, pechay, carrots, green peas. At syempre, ang bida ng dish, ang pork. Ang pork na pinalambot na natin earlier and the peanut sauce. To start off, igigisa muna natin ang pre-cooked pork sa butter, garlic, and onion.
Pag binjo daw, wala na yung pula-pula niya.
Kapag
Yung
wala
dugo.
ng pula-pula.
Yes.
So, may achieve na color.
Achieve na color. Okay na siya. Nagbago ng kulay.
Next natin is the
Toast.
sauce. Tapos, ano yung mga mixture
water.
ng pinasauce? The water para sa sauce. Bango! Atay mo natin maluto. Excited
Ano to?
ako.
Amoy pa lang itong kare-kare ay ulam na. Now, we just need to wait for it to simmer bago natin ilagay ang mga gulay. Add a little salt and pepper to taste and presto!
Ito na ang special pork kare-kare ng Amos by Chef Roland.
Ngayon, ang susunod nating lulutuin is crocodile sisig, ang specialty ng Amos Restaurant.
For something unique and exotic, foodies like me will surely find a platter of sizzling crocodile sisig truly exciting.
Ito ang mga ingredients ng crocodile sisig.
Okay, ingredients natin, Chef, ay
We have pepper,
pepper,
garlic, ginger, onion, oyster sauce, seasoning, chili finger, carrots, and onion leaves.
Onion leaves, and syempre ang
crocodile. Crocodile meat.
Crocodile meat.
Nakakatuwang malaman that the crocodile meat they use is locally and sustainably sourced. This is actually one of the things that we need to observe when we eat out. Let's make sure na walang endangered animals or plants ang nasasakripisyo when we dine. Preparing the crocodile sisig is pretty simple. Kailangan lang natin igisa ang crocodile meat sa butter, luya, onion at garlic.
Susunod natin si Alvin ilalagay ang crocodile meat. Yung
Crocodile meat na. Lalahatin niya siya. Okay.
Ayun, stay muna natin silang gusto.
So hihintayin natin mag-brown-brown.
Brown. Yung lalagyan natin ng seasoning.
To taste.
To taste. Yan ang oyster. To taste.
Yan. Dagdag ng
Ng
kulay doon
kulay.
sa crocodile sisig. Ayan, nagpa-brown-brown na.
Kapag medyo brown na ang ating crocodile meat, ilalagay na natin ang carrots at chili finger. Pagkatapos ay ililipat na natin ito sa sizzling plate. Garnish it with onion leaves at ready na ang ating crocodile sisig. Sorry ni Dan, sigurado akong magugustuhan nyo to. Sinaluhan kami ni Norman, ang owner ng Amos Restaurant. We heard his inspiring story at nakaka-proud kasi 100% Filipino owned ang restaurant na ito.
Paano nga ito nag-start yung Amos and being like a young entrepreneur?
Wow, thank you. I didn't know it's inspiring already. So, I'm a Palaweño, of course. I was born and raised here. Originally from Nara. So, from Kalatigas, Nara, Palawan. And then, I was an OFW for 2 years. And love ko talaga mag-business. So, I was a business graduate, banking and finance graduate.
Dining at Amos Restaurant did not only fill your tummies, it also fills our hearts with inspirations as we see young Palaweño entrepreneurs succeed. Adventures will lead us to discoveries, and from these discoveries, we learn, grow, and appreciate life more. Our food adventures here in El Nido did not only take us to discover more of our Filipino dishes, it makes me even more proud of our culinary roots.
Kasama ko ngayong umaga, the CEO himself of Limang Fast Ferry Incorporated.
Of course, I won't leave this place without trying horseback riding. And I'm so excited to wear the cowgirl costume.
Bukod sa mga islang ipinagmamalaki ng Coron, meron din tayong na-discover sa bayan nila. Ito ang Barcadas Grill.
We're down here at Kayangan Lake. Let's go.
Pwede tayo mag-snorkeling, pwede mag-swimming, and then yung mga gustong mag-dive.
What they love about my cake, hindi siya masyado matamis.
No wonder kasi talagang masarap.
Oh, Isla, Palawan, iba ka!
Wow, Isla, ang ganda. Wow, Isla, iba ka. Isla Quatsa, tayo na. Isla Sap, wow, ang sarap. Isla Galing, you are so amazing, yeah. Isla Quatsa, tayo na. Isla Sap, wow, ang sarap. Isla Galing, you are so amazing, yeah.